I had to make sure my beers are in place.
Yeah, for real. I'll be having to make sure my drink right by me.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of watching the rest of this game. It's interesting.
Close one.
Right now.
19-17, 3:18 to left, 3:16 left. Sorry, Bears are driving. Foles just bombed it, and almost a pick. Whoa, almost a pick. Whoa.
I can't wait to see the 254 live reactions. If that's a reaction off a pick.
Dude, he got lucky because the wide receiver saved him. The wide receiver saved him because it was right in the defender's hands, and the wide receiver saved him. Man.
Yeah, mine's a little. I'm watching it on my phone right now too, but mine's a little bit behind. So I just seen that almost pick right now.
They're streaming it on Twitch.
No reaction.
That's all we gotta watch right now.
No reaction.
Bro, my fight reactions go crazy, especially if it's somebody like I'm going for.
Like Joe Rogan.
Bro, I'll be like, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
it'll be like the simplest like guillotine choker song. I'll be like, he choked him out. He choked him out. Well, that was me last week when who was it? Oh no, when Jermaine Durandamy choked out Jessica.
Choked the life out of.
Yeah. No. What's her name?
Aldine?
Not. Is it
The one Durandamy fought.
Yeah, come on, say it.
Randomly.
He's
What did she
looking it up.
fight? It's Jessica Juliana Pena. Damn it, I was thinking Jessica Wine. But anyways, yeah, she choked her out like completely. I was like, oh my gosh, she choked her out. Like she's not breathing.
Yeah, she out of that.
Dead. Bro, that was me when Marlon Moraes caught Aljamain with the knee. I thought he died. I was like, oh my god, he's dead.
You know, I read about that after the fact, and he didn't remember what happened until he was at the hospital, and he kept asking his brother, and he wouldn't remember. He just knew his brother was getting upset with him, and then at the hospital, he looked at his brother and said, "The knee hit me, didn't it?" Like he finally remembered, and the brother's like, "There you are."
There we go.
Now you're with us.
Nah, you got it. Now you got it.
You're coming back now.
That's like that Ben Askren shit. He said he woke up and then the co-main had just ended or some shit. He said, "Oh wait, the main card started. Damn, I was like the first fight on the on the main event. I mean, the main event started. I'm the first fight on the main card. Damn, it'd be like that.
So y'all think this Conor Poirier fight's gonna fall through?
I don't see why not. I think both guys were trying to fight like around that time anyways. I think the problem for Dustin was money. Conor is a money fight, and Conor been wanting to fight since, he wanted a lot of fights in 2020, so I don't see why it don't get done.
It needs to.
I still think Conor dusts him in second, third round.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
But if he doesn't, Dustin will definitely win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Dustin's gotten a lot better since that first fight, but like you said, if Conor can catch him, it's just over. But if he gasses, because Conor probably will gas. If it goes to 5, Dustin will probably put him away.
Well, I mean, Dan Hooker hit him a lot.
Yeah, he did hit him a lot. Yeah,
a lot.
Oh,
and also, Max Holloway touched him up quite a bit too. So like,
yeah.
It's not very hard. He just touched him.
Max Holloway hits with feathers.
He is a featherweight. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just depends because Conor's last fight was 170. Like, I haven't seen him go back from. Did he go back after the Nate Diaz fight, or how did that work? I think he fought Nate, then Khabib, right, at 155. Yeah. So, okay, so he's went down before. It's probably not going to be that big of a.
I mean, the older you get, though, the harder it gets. So it might be difficult this time. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it looks like, I think I've seen pictures of him. It looks like he's
bigger.
Well, more cut.
Yeah.
Like he's trimmed up already.
It ain't for no belt either. They'll lie to us.
I don't know. Man.
Well, fucking Khabib said he'll never fight Conor again. So I mean, the only way they can make him fight, and I don't even know if that works. In the UFC, but is if he's #1 contender.
Yeah.
And the old boy just gonna retire
Maybe
the belt,
I was
probably.
like, hey, you gonna fight Conor? And he's like, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like what I was watching on YouTube was Khabib saying that Dana has something special for him anyways, like, which is probably the GSP fight, if you know what I mean, to be honest.
But if it was a GSP fight, I think he would just say it's a GSP
Yeah.
fight. That's the obvious answer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, well, it's something of that caliber for sure. It's
Look.
definitely something of that caliber.
I don't know because GSP takes these breaks in between fights for long periods of time. He comes back great.
we trained all the time.
So Khabib might be in trouble because GSP ain't nothing to play around with, even wrestling wise. Like,
Especially considering GSP was a 185 or 2 at one time, and he's fought with some.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
I mean-
Bisping fight.
Yeah, but Bisping was a champ too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, he's fought. I mean, I can't say he has heavier hands. Khabib has has a weird style of fighting. You know, he's a pressure fighter.
he has a heavy overhand for
And
sure.
his stand-up is very awkward. His
Yeah.
head looks weird. His
stand-up's like that judo box.
But it works.
He kind of like I don't want to make that comparison, but he kind of throws punches like how Robert Whittaker throws punches. They're like lunging. He like lunges into his strike, kind of not even looking where he's throwing. If it hits, it hits. Like when he caught Conor, he's looking straight at the ground, and he caught
Everybody was surprised.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Even Conor, he was like, "What the
Conor,
fuck?"
Khabib, everybody.
He was literally, Khabib got up. He was like, oh, he's down. He ran up on him, was like trying to maul his ass with one punch. But I don't know. I mean, that when we do that 254 card, it's literally like one of the hardest ones to predict. I mean, that card
Well,
is,
because
Dos Anjos out now, too.
yeah.
I mean, that wasn't just the biggest fight in them, but
It's not a bad main card.
I'm not even really mad about it, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of RDA. He's a good fighter.
for
He's just not
real.
going. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing really for him. He's not gonna like.
Yeah, he
He's
can't
like,
be
get
on
a
the
title
boards
shot.
forever.
He's a journeyman at this point. I mean,
He's like you beat him to become something.
yeah, he's a stepping stone. That's exactly
And
what.
Yeah.
or if he beats you, you become like a nobody almost.
Yeah, you're out of the rankings.
Like
We're
the
good.
badass.
You're Mike Perry after you fight RDA and lose.
But Mike Perry about to fight Robbie Lawler. I'm like, Robbie Lawler fight everybody now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler falling out too.
He's Neil Magny.
Yeah.
He fight Neil Magny's and stuff. Man, but that card
Well,
is.
if he beats Mike Perry, though, Mike Perry needs to.
retired.
Well,
Yo, the best part about the whole Mike Perry fight is that Darren Till might possibly be in his corner. Have y'all heard this yet?
Yeah. You know what? I think that's a good idea, but Mike Perry hates him so much that it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna
So
let him be in his.
Mike Perry said he's willing to let whoever pays the most money be in his corner with his girlfriend. So Darren Till was already like, I got $5,000. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, and so he's been the highest bidder so far.
Oh my
And
god!
then he said, "Hey, when we're at the fight, when should I throw the towel in?"
damn.
I love him. I like Darren Till a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's funny, bro. He gets hit with an overhand. He's like, "Hey, we're done. We're done."
That's it.
Mike
Hey,
Perry starts winning, he throws the towel in. Like, nope.
Oh man, that's funny as hell. It'd be even funnier if Mike Perry wins and then he calls out Darren Till and Darren Till's in his corner. Yeah, I want to fight that motherfucker.
Imagine
over
the nigga yelling out fucking corner advice the whole time he's fighting.
Good corner advice.
Yeah,
Use your chin.
yeah, actual good corner advice. Hit him when you're throwing.
You more.
You get to the point, he's like, man, you getting your ass beat, right?
Yeah, keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Drop your hands. Drop your hands.
Yeah, drop your hands. Nah, that'd be. I would like honestly think that Darren Till would want him to win because you see like where Darren Till is right now. You know, if he wants to fight Mike Perry, he's got to at least come close to competition wise. You know what I mean?
How is like Darren Till still acts like he's a contender, but he's already lost the first fight in that division. So I don't understand how he feels that way.
No, he didn't. He
beat
Gastelum. Yeah, but he
Well,
did get close to winning that fight against Robert Whittaker. Like that first round
Yeah,
was
it
real
was a good
shaky.
fight.
That first round was definitely real. I mean, and then you could. I mean, I could see how Darren Till could have won that fight by decision because at the end he did catch him with another elbow. It split him in the back. But the takedowns, I guess, on some John Jones, the takedowns won Robert Whittaker that fight. It was a close fight, most definitely. And Robert Whittaker is the number 1 ranked guy. Darren Till is the number 6 ranked guy, and he got that close to beating him. I think he belongs, bro. I think he does.
Well, Till good talking shit too, so like the media love that.
Oh.
No. I think Paulo Costa should go up to 205 right now.
Yeah.
I think he might be able to do something. Like,
I mean,
he's got to take some hits from Jan first. So like,
fuck, he took him from Romero.
didn't take him from Izzy. Izzy skidded him and he dropped. He was like,
Izzy kicked him.
He did kick him in the head. It was a pretty clean
his
kick.
toenail hit him right here in the eye.
His toe hit him in this eye, and the foot hit him.
Toenail cut his eye. I saw it. It cut him perfectly.
All right, so Izzy or John Jones, who y'all got?
Oh yeah, because Dana said that's 100% going to happen.
What weight class? 205?
Probably. I think it'd be hard for John to go down to
Yeah, I'll take
185.
John. Go that way.
I got to take Jones.
Really?
Hey, did you see the meme battle that they posted? He said, "Man, find a picture of me like this."
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
picture of him
mugshot.
being knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting
Man,
at.
I just think I think John's really big, and I don't see him not being able to take him down. You know, through 2 or 3 rounds enough to.
yeah.
He's a point fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's going to go in there and knock him out. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
But I can see him going in there and picking him apart systematically. You know what I'm saying? And
Hitting him with one of them spinning back elbows.
I don't mean on the feet. I just mean mixing everything up.
Yeah, like leg kicks, taking them down, doing teeps, shit like that. I see that. Like Jones would get Izzy to the ground for sure, and he'll probably drop a couple elbows, and that's how I could see a finish that way. But like you're saying, it would probably go 5 rounds, and they would give it to Jones.
Off a takedown. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Off a takedown.
Izzy would outstrike him.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Because on the hands, Izzy could outstrike him because he did beat a beefy Polo Costa who sits at 205 while he's eating potato chips on the couch. You know what I mean? So, but I don't see Jones letting him strike him like that, though. He's not going to just let him strike him.
I still think that's probably going to go down as one of the greatest moments. Because, like, I told my wife, I was like, yeah, beat him, and then he humped him. And she was like, wait, he humped him? I was like, humped him. Disrespected the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
For talking all that shit.
Bro, that meme I sent the group. Every time I think about it, I laugh, bro.
Which one?
When he hit it the hardest, and then Paulo Costa sitting in the ring looking up. That shit keeps me up, bro. Because he has the fucking fucked up look on his face. I'm like, are you happy? I'm really confused about what's going on right now.
You got that dazed, confused look for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So man, yeah, I mean, and the 254 card is gonna have Whittaker and Cannonier for the co-main. That's gonna establish Izzy's next opponent. I wouldn't say John Jones is next, but after this, say like, for instance, let's say Jared Cannonier beats Robert Whittaker, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter because I could see Izzy beating both guys. Izzy wins that fight, or heck, even if he loses it, so he doesn't have the belt, it probably will make him fight Jones even sooner because he's like, hey,
Yeah,
I ain't got a belt, you ain't got a belt. You know what I mean?
I think Robert Whittaker still has to win another fight after this one before he gets another title shot. He got knocked out in the second or third?
Against Izzy?
Yeah.
He got knocked out in the first and the second, really.
Yeah. The end of the first. So he got beat really dominantly. So I think it's definitely going to take him to win three, maybe even 4 fights. If Izzy's still the champion. Now, if Izzy drops the belt, I see him getting a shot pretty quick.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Like, Whittaker beat Till, but it wasn't, like, fashionably. Had he, like, knocked out Till and then won this fight, he would get a title shot. But he barely beat Darren Till, and if he wins this one, he's probably barely going to win it. And then, yeah, you're right. He's going to need another win.
Who else would they give a title shot to, though?
Before him?
Yeah. Because if Canary lose, they wouldn't give it to him.
I honestly don't know what the top 5 looks like.
Let me see.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole. I think Whitaker wins, he get the title shot for sure.
Who's in there?
Jocko. No,
But then he probably lose again, though.
Let's see. We're going middleweight. Polo Costa? No, he had to win another fight. I think it would come down to Till and Hermanson. Really?
Maybe.
Yeah, Tim and Till have already tried to talk it up. I think that'd be a good fight, kickboxing fight. But I mean, I'm going with Izzy.
They're both kickboxers. Right?
Yeah,
But would you give Till the title shot before Whitaker if Whitaker wins and Whitaker beat Till?
No. Especially because Jack Hermanson isn't really that top tier. Jared Cannonier.
I say yes because I'll say yes because we've already seen Izzy and Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ended very Whitaker has to do something. When's the last time you seen the champion fight back to fight the champion again? You know what I'm saying? The loss.
Stipe and
I can't even remember
Yeah.
the last time somebody won enough matches to do it.
Stipe and DC did it.
It's been one of those divisions.
Back to back. You know what I'm saying? They just
nobody
had to fight to get back. They just fought each other.
Yeah. Well, here's my idea on it. So Till and Hermanson fight, Whitaker and Cannonier fight. Does Polo Costa get another Yoel Romero fight? Should that happen?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, should. Just so they should give Yo the win this time.
Yeah, should that happen? And then if that happens, then does Yoel jump into a number 1 contender slot again? It's so much.
I'm like, if he gets another title shot, bro, like he's friends with the Puerto Rican guy.
He like the new Uriah Faber.
Yeah.
Cuban guy. So yeah, something's going on.
I'm gonna tell you what. Like from 155 to 205, these top slots are so tight right now because you look at 170, right? Kamaru is the champion. Colby Covington's number 1. Gilbert Burns. Well, Burns is fighting Kamaru. Colby's sitting there. If Jorge and Colby fight, then Leon Edwards is at 4. Him and maybe Stephen Thompson, that's 3 and 5. Like, man, there's so many different things that could happen.
He came out saying he didn't want to fight Thompson.
Thompson's calling out Leon Edwards.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
Yeah, Edwards said he don't want to fight him because he said even if he beats him, he's gonna have to still win another fight.
Nah, he's crazy. Leon's at 3. If he beats Stephen Thompson, he'll move up to number 1. He'll move up to that number 1 slot.
Well, I kind of agree with him because he was saying Wonder Boy ain't even did nothing his last fight. He got knocked out by Perez.
No, he's not boxing.
Yeah, he beat Luque.
Yeah, I mean, that was really just to get back to my shit.
Luque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's really I'm really just
in
waiting
the
to
top
see
10.
who they give Kazmat
Vicente?
next.
Yeah.
Vicente is number 10. Yeah. Well, he's tied with Neil Magny. But he beat him convincingly. Luque didn't hit Steven at all that fight.
That makes sense.
But that's my thing though. You look at Wonder Boy, he's at number 5. He's trying to call out one of these guys. Exactly. Yeah. But he can't call out Colby because he's looking for it.
Jorge,
exactly. And Leon is the only one there because Gilbert is fighting Kamaru.
No, I feel Wonder Boy for sure.
I would do the same thing, but
I
wouldn't want to fight him.
Out Usman or the winner.
I'd be calling out the champ. Shit, I'm at 5. Someone come fight me, man, for real.
We've seen crazier shit like the number 6 dude get a title shot or something.
No, what number was dude to fuck with me? He was number 9 or something.
Kenta?
Yeah,
hey, and he gave him a run for his money too, though.
Surprised the shit out there, boy.
It surprised me. I was out there like, ooh.
Yeah. Who y'all most excited to see fight that isn't scheduled right now?
Jeff.
Yeah, I want to see Jeff Neal fight too. I'm gonna say Paul Felder. I love watching Paul Felder fight.
Didn't he retire?
He said this might be my last fight, but
the testing pool.
Well, he was like, I said this before, but he was like, the Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier fight, he was like, oh, these two guys will bring me out of retirement. I was like, well, Dan Hooker put you into retirement, so I don't.
But I'm gonna be real. He won that fight in my eyes. I felt like he got robbed, but I did see that. Yeah, I did see. Barbosa called him back out. He said he would move up to 155 to fight him again for the third time. I would love to see that.
Because he definitely robbed Barbosa. I think Barbosa won that last fight that they were in. That's what I was going to say. It was such a thing. I was like, no, but he just got it back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But I mean, if you look at it like that, then it's 1-1. You know what I mean? Because he slept him the first time, then the second time he robbed him. So it should be like a 1-1 going to a third tiebreaker.
Like a gun
Hooker.
Damn, with a big gun? Like, yeah, like he's like, give me everything.
Yeah, give me your fucking record, man. He pointed to the refs. I mean, to the judges. He's like, "Come, better give me this." 50-45. Anything more, I'm killing you. Nah, yeah, it was a good fight though, nonetheless.
What's the biggest robbery?
Holloway,
I don't know.
Man,
I felt John Jones Reyes was a huge rob.
You know, when I first saw it back in the day, I thought Forrest Griffin and Rampage was a huge robbery. But now that I probably done seen that fight like at least 3 or 4 times. It's like all them leg kicks. I don't know.
See, that's my thing with the Holloway thing. Like when Alexander and Holloway fought the first time, I thought Alexander won. You know, with the leg kicks, I felt like he had the more significant strikes. Nothing else really dictated the fight. Now the second one, and that's a little bit different. Holloway definitely probably took that one, but they still gave it to Alex. So I was shook.
that was a robbery. Yeah, I was shook too. That was a robbery. Holloway needed that belt back, and he was supposed to get it back in that fight.
yeah, that was supposed to be it for sure.
I don't know.
They have a trilogy though. That would have. They might definitely run for the best trilogy.
Shit out of each other.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They did 2 good fights.
I don't know that Moraes and Aldo fight was definitely a robbery to me too. Aldo got robbed.
Well, Yo versus Paulo Costa, I thought Yo got robbed.
Man, that Cowboy Anthony Pettis fight.
That was a robbery too. Yeah.
Even Anthony Pettis was like, I won.
Yeah, for real.
I can watch the tape.
He said, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that poor Cowboy, and then he gets a tie his next fight. Like he can't catch a break.
You know he ain't trying to retire like that.
Dana White said, me and Cowboy gonna have a talk about retirement.
He said, "Hey, I'm gonna have to talk to him. I'm gonna call him after this, actually."
Right. He need to give him somebody like CM Punk, let him slide him real quick. And
Bears won.
Right on to the sunset.
Bears won by 1 point.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go, Nikki Foles. I like it.
Hey, he definitely better than Trubisky.
Man, people are sleeping, dude. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things, man. People just, he's a backup. He's a backup. Bro, come on, dude.
Damn good one.
Yeah, this dude.
Super Bowl winner.
Yeah. Come on, dude. This guy is a champ. He does make some bad throws, but his offensive line don't be helping him out. Anyways, I got off subject. We're on UFC.
Hold on. What is the Bucks record now?
The Bucks 3-2. Yeah, the Bears are 4-1.
So they're struggling a little bit. Like they're still trying to click. Like,
yeah.
And they're gonna have to play
I'm
Breeze
very
again.
surprised that the Bills are like undefeated so far this season.
Yeah,
Their
and
defense is great.
Yeah, see, they had some pretty stiff competition too. So
My computer did a great job drafting Allen as quarterback. So
Allen got an arm.
Hey, the Twitch chat is saying Brady needs to retire right now. Get away.
They're live though on the sideline. He'd be crunk.
Man,
I haven't heard anything from Gronk this season. Has he played well?
Yeah, he played this game. He had a couple catches.
He snatched the ball from Mike Evans. You saw that?
Man, I don't know. It's not the same system. You know what I'm saying? I said that before. I said, look, you don't have Belichick. You got Bruce Arians. It's not the same system. He's not going to call the same plays.
Yep.
You might have a little bit like better outside receivers, but you don't have a better offensive line. Your defense is subpar. So you're seeing that right now with the Bucks.
At least they didn't lose to the Browns.
I mean, at least they didn't tie to the Bengals.
Hey, Joe Burrow looking like one of the best rookies that the NFL's had in a long time.
He's straight. I mean, considering what he has around him, he'll be all right. He'll be all
Still got
right.
AJ Green, right?
Yeah, AJ Green, but
AJ Green probably that second receiver now though.
yeah, for real, Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd tore our ass up, dude. He was open every single play.
Of course, Odell tore our ass up this week, so I was like, "Yep." That's
And I benched him on fantasy, bro. Had 38 points. I was. So
I think they designed that for him. Like, hey, look, you give the Cowboys a hard time every time you play them. Just
every time,
bro.
do your
I
thing.
was so mad. I laughed every time he scored because I had him on fantasy. I said, "Oh my god."
Yeah, whoever playing on you was crunk.
I'm mad. I benched him right before the game too. I was like, okay, I forgot who I put in replacing him.
Good 38 points.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I'm mad. I started him this week just because I'm like, you know what? I'm not letting that happen again.
you're gonna be trash this week.
Shoot, who does the Cowboys play this week?
We got the Giants.
Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub.
Yeah, that's why I said if we lose, then we're tanking. Then we're definitely tanking.
Bro, that gonna have another 450 game.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Giants,
so.
The defense give up 49 points. It don't matter.
but the Giants ain't got no offense, bro.
He's had 3 400-yard games and only won one.
Yeah. Like, look, I saw this meme that had it said Dak does all that. NFL fans, Dak sucks. He's like, what the fuck? And then Romo's like, your first time?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Romo carried that team forever, and everybody always said he was trash.
Dude, I had said that I really didn't like
Romo make
Romo.
bad decisions at horrible times is the only problem he had.
Yeah.
I remember a game he was playing Detroit, and we were up 28-3, and by halftime he threw 3 straight pick sixes. I was like, I threw a chair across the living room that day.
That's on some Sam Darnold shit right there.
I heard this kid the other day. He said, "I'm a Jets fan." I was like,
First time. Shoot. I'm not gonna lie to you. In fantasy, I've been picking every single defense. Every week, I pick up a new defense that play the Jets. Every team that play the Jets, I pick them up.
I used to do that shit against Miami. Like whoever played Miami, like grab them.
Yep, getting their
"Now they
defense.
got Byron Jones, so they're a little better."
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I had the Colts because the Colts had played the Jets. They gave me 26 points on defense. I said, "Thank you, I'm out of here." Next team, who do they play next week? I got them.
So he gave me a great tip. I'm not starting using it.
You're like, you smart, son.
I know the people in my league are like literally like they're catching on to me. They're like, you're not gonna do that shit. I'm gonna grab them before you do.
Start being on the waiver wire.
Yeah, on the waiver. Damn. Hell yeah.
I'm in 3 leagues. I've been 2-1 every week so far. So my records are all over. I'm like 3-1 in 2 leagues and 1-3 in the other.
Yeah, I'm 3-1 right now. Yeah, I'm 3-1. I'm first in the league right now that I'm in. But I was at like 4th, and then my wife. I'm actually playing my wife. I had to play her last week. She was number 1, and then I smashed her last week. Now I'm in number 1.
Babies.
Hey, I said I'm not going easy. No, I'm going.
He said, if you don't bench your whole team right now.
She's like, you gotta help me. I don't know who to play. I'm like, no, I'm winning. But yeah, I'm trying to look at this undercard for. Impa is fighting. That dude's he's been fighting like consistently.
On Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Giga is fighting too.
I like him, but it's trash as he comes back.
He's favored to win.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Giga Chikadze. I don't know why. I just don't like that dude.
He's fighting Moraes.
I thought he was an anime character.
Who?
Giga, but whatever.
Really?
I said that sounds like some food or something. I can
Yeah.
order that.
Y'all don't know who Giga Chikadze is?
I know who he is. I just can't pronounce his last name.
I don't.
Really? I don't like him because, I mean, he's a kickboxer. Yeah, you've probably seen him fight. He's fought like recently,
He's
like
gonna
at least a
lose.
few times. You think he's gonna lose to Morales? I mean, that's a hard fight. Yeah.
I just gotta go for Morales. It's a name thing.
Yeah, no, I feel that. But
No,
yeah,
I'm playing because if our boy would have been like a shitty record, I'm not taking it. I'm not riding with your cousin.
it's because, bro, I'm mad because Giga fought his last fight. He fought a dude like this big, and he's a like tall kickboxer. I'm like, bro, who match made this? Who made this match? Because this is bad.
Ain't nobody got my last name in the UFC, so I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, no one has my last name. I don't even. I think like one NFL player ever has had the last name Cash.
Yeah, that's pretty.
A lot of people that want.
Yeah, there's lots of awards. So I don't know if any awards in the UFC.
No, not in the UFC. Mm-hmm.
Hold my shit.
he's like, all right, Izzy, where you at? Make it happen.
Let's do it.
He said, I'm gonna step on the scale tomorrow, and whatever we're gonna do a catch weight. Whatever I weigh at, you gotta match me.
And
And if you don't match it, you forfeit.
You better fight somebody smaller.
Hey, I got one leg kicking me. That nigga kick around like that, I'm like.
Hey, they gonna look at
Hey,
Aramis. They gonna say, we got a Brock Lesnar. He been wanting to fight. You think he can
We can keep wanting to fight.
Yeah, he can keep fighting. I'll be like, I want to fight Cejudo or somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say his name one more time. The only person I'm taking right is CM Punk. I take him right now.
Yeah, hey, I want the shit out of CM Punk.
They're talking about a man in the news on the fight. I'm good.
Yeah, no,
Hey, for real.
For real. Hey, if they gave you
That is a lion, a lioness.
if they gave you $50,000 straight to fight Demetrius Johnson, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop
He's
kick him
running
one
around. I'll
time.
stay still for a while.
For how long? How long I got to fight?
It's a 3-round fight. You could weigh whatever you want to weigh, in whatever condition you want to be in. All you gotta do is fight them. 50 G's.
Most definitely. I'm gonna try to. That's what I said. I'm gonna try to hit him with a fucking rock bottom.
I mean, here's the thing. There's no way he should be taking me down.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna wrestle me.
So all I got to do is not get kicked.
Was he 5'4"?
I don't know. He's really small.
Yeah.
Hey, we all say that he gonna be picking us all up.
Hey, he gonna have the double. He gonna have the lock, the body lock, and just suplex our ass.
Yeah. How you get my arm?
Yeah, for real though.
That was Bledsoe's career. Like,
Yeah. He
Yeah.
just like warm up that spot for everybody.
It'd be like I feel like I seen a thing about Tyrod Taylor, like saying that he starts careers for people, and I get that, like because
Yeah, because he's hurting his own.
yeah, well he will play. He'll play a couple games and he'll do something wrong or get hurt, and then the backup behind him will always be solid, you know. But I called Herbert being a starter anyways.
Yeah, definitely. He was looking good over there in Oregon.
Yeah, he's a solid quarterback. It was a good pickup in the draft.
Most definitely.
But shoot, I forgot where we left off. To be honest,
I want Jerry Jones to be out of Dallas. So
that ain't happening, bro.
Yeah, he'll never sell.
Hey, we make enough money off this, Caleb. You go ahead and buy them. I think then they'll be straight.
We gotta knock off Showtime first.
Yeah. He said that's the first one we got to take. We got to take over Showtime. Then we got to buy the Cowboys. It's all in God's plans.
Yeah.
you go ahead. You go ahead and go buy the Eagles too.
Dude, I like Jeffrey Lurie. He's a really good owner, but
Wouldn't you rather be the owner?
hell yeah.
Okay, see, there you go.
I mean, Jeffrey Lurie's get old. I might just slide in there once, bro, kick the can, and then I'm come in and, hey, I got a little couple,
Jerry's supposed to kick the can, but he's still here.
Man, Jerry ain't never gonna kick the can. They gonna freeze him and bring him back.
He's like, I just bought $1 billion yacht. There's no way I'm leaving at all anytime soon. Like,
Bro, they gonna do him like Stephen Hawking. He gonna be talking from his casket with the thing making the moves.
You ever seen what was it, Futurama where they had their heads in the little?
Yeah, exactly like that.
That's exactly how it's gonna be.
Man. So this card, it has potential. I think it's one of them cards where it's not like the most exciting, but those usually end up in the best fights, I think. Especially this prelim is actually pretty good. Like I said, there's some pretty good fights on this prelim card.
It's a few.
Man, Fidea, Tom Breeze. Some of these guys I've never heard of.
Easy breezy.
Tom Breeze. That guy is literally Tom Brady and Drew Brees together. He must be cold. He must be cold.
That sounds so weird.
Tom Breeze.
He's got to be cold.
He's got to be.
Somebody was made in the lab.
For real. Hey, that's like Khabib's cousin. I don't know if y'all seen it, but his name is Usman Nurmagomedov. Yeah. Creative fighter, for real.
Yeah, meant to be champion.
Hey, yeah, that's the real thing. Because if I ever meet like LeBron Bryant or some shit, I'm gonna be like, nah, you are not coming over here at all.
Yeah, we're not letting you play golf. Play ball.
He come in, he's like, I want to play horse. Like, well, you play by yourself down that way.
I'm like, what you mean? You 6'18"? You not playing with us?
Nah, hey, for real. If there's a LeBron Bryant in the draft, everybody's going for him. Lotto pick.
Don't let nobody watch this podcast. They're gonna name their kid that real quick. Oh, that's how we get them drafted.
Like, what about Kobe Jordan? Yeah, that works too. Like, you can mix them up.
Yeah, Kobe James, you know what I mean? It's
Larry Magic.
You gotta be careful with that one.
Now there's some that don't mix well.
Like, this is my son. He played basketball. This is my son. Go ahead and tell him your name, son. He'd be like, Larry Magic.
That sound like a stripper.
Oh, he's a Larry Magic.
So
what else?
So what do you do for work? Yeah.
Didn't think that through.
Tom Breeze. Well, they handed me the paperwork so fast, I just started writing. So
I was going through y'all notes.
One of us supposed to say Larry Magic?
I went on namegenerator.com and this is what it gave me. So we're going to test it out. Man, that's like people. I'm naming my son Connor Silva.
It's gonna work.
Connor Silva. He gonna be the best striker to ever live.
I'm just bypass everything. My son gonna be named Goku.
Goku Moraes.
Kakarot.
Nah, I'm just naming my kids straight One Punch Man dads. Like, that's gonna be his.
Like to my.
One Punch Man. Look, his playpen's gonna be an octagon. He not getting no toys. He getting straight punching bags.
Every bag,
yeah.
And grizzly bears.
No, I'm bringing in other kids in his age every year.
Khabib style.
I hate to bring my kid to the daycare where Caleb's kid is, and be like, he might line him up.
I'm like, bring all the kids over here right now.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't talk shit.
Fighter, you ready? You ready?
Call your daddy.
tell your daddy to come here.
Call your daddy.
He was gonna say, hey, you look like the dude who took my lunch money in school. Hey, whoop him.
Hell yeah. I feel like that's my daughter right now. She watches like all the fights with me. She really like gets into it. I'm like, man, am I a bad dad because she like is watching this stuff? Or I don't know. Cause
my kids watching like horror movies, so like.
Oh yeah.
Like playing Grand Theft Auto when they were like 7 and 8. So I don't,
My oldest daughter gets mad at me when she sees fights on, and she's like, "You didn't tell me they were fighting, Dad."
Yeah. I mean,
the other one beats me up all the time. So,
but it's also like a lot of it's like morals and stuff, because kids that like watch GTA and want to replicate that stuff, like that's something different. I played GTA when I was little. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. My son too. He already got a little combo down and everything.
Yeah. Shoot, my
Start him
nephew.
young. Start him young.
Yeah, my nephew's 8, and I get on trampoline with him. I teach him a lot. I teach him like how to grapple, like takedowns, just simple stuff. Like because you never know, like he might get into a situation where he might need to he might have to put someone in a Kimura. You never know. He might have to put him in a guillotine or something. So it's just something that I think a lot of kids should learn. Really is. So, not saying it's self-defense, but at the same time, fighting is fighting. If I'm in a street fight, I'm not gonna just stand up with somebody. I might throw a head kick. I might throw a knee. You know what I'm saying? A leg kick to the knee.
Throw a head kick.
Yeah, I could throw a head kick. Shoot, I'm pretty flexible.
Hey, I can throw a head kick.
On a 4'5" person, I can throw a head kick.
I threw a head kick in my MMA class last time, and my hip was messed up for like 4 days.
Well, it depends on how you throw it though. Like a lot of times people just throw. Yeah, a lot of people just throw the leg out. But if you kind of like throw the knee up and then wrap the leg around, it's different,
Hey, watch! I'm gonna have to show y'all what. Hey, I can do that shit with my big motherfucking ass.
No, I don't want to hear it. You got
them good knees.
Yeah, you got them good knees.
We see you in that video.
I tore out my knees a few times. I blew out my a few times. I tore all the ligaments in my left knee once.
Damn.
Oh, so there's really nothing there. That's why he pulled it off in the video.
The first time I seen you do that in the video, I literally was like, "Oh, he got them good knees."
There ain't no popping.
They really not. Hey, I just be pulling through it.
I'll help you down real quick.
I'm be in a wheelchair in about a year and a half, probably.
Yeah, his video gonna be called Rolling. He gonna be
one of them little scooters.
Sponsor wheelchairs.
Hey, he gonna put elbows on the wheelchair and everything.
I swear.
Swinging everything. For real though. Shit, I think this is a good spot to do our predictions and everything. Wrap this thing up.
We're doing a top 3?
Yeah, top 3. I don't know anybody under that, to be honest. I think I've heard of Youssef. But that's about it. Everybody else is kind of like no names.
I'm cool with that. For sure.
Well, I think I'll knock mine out real quick. Actually, I don't think I've ever went first, but I got Big Ben for the first fight. I don't know who this other guy is. Actually, no, I have seen this other guy fight. I'm lying, but I like Big Ben, so I'm going with the homer there. The second fight, man. I don't know about I know Amir Khani. I've seen him fight a few times, but I don't know what I'm gonna see from him this fight. I know Edson's trying to get a win. I think I'm gonna go with Edson. And then the main event. I hate to pick Marlon, but I don't see how Corey beats him. I mean, unless he gasses. Yeah, I'm going with Marlon. I don't see how Corey can beat him. I think Marlon can get him out of there pretty quick, especially standing up. That's just my prediction.
You want to go?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I'm gonna pick Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but for some reason, even though I want to pick Barbosa, something's telling me not to pick Barbosa.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go against him. I don't know why. And then and main event, I'm going Moraes.
Okay.
Morales.
You got Marlon as well. Well, I feel pretty good about my picks then.
So I'm going against Ben.
Okay, you got the guy marching.
Man, I don't like Ben Rothwell that much. I mean, I like him. I just like his post-fight shit. So
Y'all could be brothers. I mean, the beard, you know what I'm saying? The Big Ben beard.
I'm going Barbosa, and I'm going Marlon.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Tabir, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got some heavy hands, so I'm going to pick him. I'm going to go with Barbosa, and then just because I want to win where y'all don't get one, I'm going to go Corey Sandhagen. That's the only reason I'm going that.
He's going to be the only one to get that one wrong.
For the record, I don't think he's going to win, but if he does, it pushes me further.
Bro,
I got to make a ground somewhere.
It pays
Yeah.
out, bro. I'm telling you. When I was betting against my homie, he was like, "Yeah, I got Reyes." I was like, "Damn, I wanted Reyes." I was like, "Well, hell, I'll throw my money on Jan, and Jan ended up winning. I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm undefeated."
They'd be like, "Hey, I'll let you pick, so now I get Izzy."
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. I was like, "All right, well then I'm going easy for this next one." And he won, so he was
for
mad.
real.
But shoot,
Money with the brother.
hell yeah. What is the next? We still got. Next fight card is gonna be pretty good. With just the main event, really.
Which one is it?
That's Ortega versus Zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Finally.
Finally, man. That ain't fought in 2 years.
The last fight I seen Ortega in was the Korean Zombies translator. So,
I think last time I seen him fight was Holloway.
Yeah, I mean that's the only UFC fight he had. But they had that little altercation.
he had that altercation with Korean Zombies translator in the crowd.
Oh,
I heard he got beat up.
That's crazy.
Translator got shit. I don't know.
Translator like, I ain't no bitch. Like, oh.
he said, I got these hands just as much as I know these
You
languages.
said we can speak your language and mine.
Yeah, what you want me talking shit in? Like,
Yeah, I speak left, right too. What's up, boo boo?
For real.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Well, shoot. I think that's pretty much it. We got a nice little episode here. It was good to have Aramis back. Like I said, I haven't seen bro in like 6 episodes, but
I did it last week.
no.
oh yeah, I think you were
I missed the top
5.
five.
Top
Yeah.
five.
But it seems like when we have a guest, I'm normally the one that's unavailable anyway, so it kind of works out.
You don't get to meet
Yeah.
the guests.
Well, this week we got Giovanni the King. He's gonna do top 5 wrestlers. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that on Tuesday.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that wraps it up, guys. It was fun. I'll holler at y'all later.